First, let's get rid of the myth that says angels belong to the Judeo Christian belief system. Angels existed long before the book of Genesis was written. So, yes, there are pagan angels in many pre Christian religions. Pagan angels were notably part of the Celtic, Greek, Norse, and shaman traditions. The difference lies in how we view them. Traditionally, an angel is simply a messenger, a spirit that is an intermediary between a god and a human being. Angels may be in a human or animal form. Wings are a more historically modern artist rendition, and most ancient writings don't describe wings. The Abrahamic religions tend to view angels as helpers sent from God. They often have a title and a name, as in the Archangel Gabriel. They are typically beautiful humans seen with wings and halos. Angels in Abrahamic religions often deliver a message of a birth or a death. For pagans, an angel may be more of a spiritual energy force. Some people believe that angels are the spirits or souls of our deceased loved ones. Pagan angels often take the form of another being, such as gnomes or fairies. While angels of the Abrahamic religions live far away in the clouds, pagan angels often live among us. For instance, in trees or streams. This, of course, goes back to the ancient philosophy that all things in nature are connected and have a spirit. We tend to think of angels as being good. However, angels can be either. After all, Lucifer in the Bible is just a cast out angel. The ancient Greeks felt that angels were doing the bidding of Zeus and helping or punishing humans accordingly. Hesiod writes, "For upon the bounteous earth, Zeus has thrice 10,000 spirits, watchers of mortal men, and these keep watch on judgments and deeds of wrong as they robe, clothed in mist, all over the earth." Hesiod was an ancient Greek poet who lived around 700 BC. He wrote about angelic beings in the Greek mythos. In the Norse religion, the Valkyries are the equivalent of angels. The Valkyries were originally sinister spirits who hovered over battlefields. Their name means choosers of the slain because they chose who gained entry into Valhalla. In addition, the Valkyries made the decision on who lived and who died. They often used magic to make this happen. Later, when Valhalla became more of a warrior's paradise, they had more mortal characteristics and appear as female spirits who assist Odin. They chose lovers from amongst the fallen. They were sometimes portrayed as virgins with golden hair who served mead and meat to the chosen heroes at Valhalla, although this description feels very Christianized. Valkyries were associated with ravens, swans, and horses. They had names such as Sogul, meaning shaker, Gunner, meaning war, and Gondel, which means wand waver. In the Celtic religion, Fae correlates with angels. Fae would encompass fairies, goblins, and gnomes. The rowan tree is considered sacred to fairies. You can check out my video on the Celtic month of Rowan. Fairies are helpers to human and have magical abilities. However, they do often take on the role of tricksters. They are typically considered nature spirits, but in some pagan traditions, viewed as spirits of the dead. They may haunt a specific location or lead humans to their demise. During the Celtic revival, author Conan Doyle, he is the author of the Sherlock Holmes books, wrote a book called The Coming of the Fairies discussing their link between the sun and the earth. In pre Islamic Persia, the peri were tiny, beautiful winged spirits that were known as tricksters and were denied entry into paradise until they behaved. Kind of sounds like bad children. They were not necessarily considered good or evil. While they enjoyed playing pranks, they could also be very helpful. The Peri were often persecuted by the Divs, monsters that locked them up in iron cages. Under the rise of Islam, they became more of a kind helper and delivered messages from God. Guardian angel is another term that is popular with Christians. Pagans may prefer the term spirit guide. Both of these terms refer to an angel who is often our ancestor. This person may be someone you know in your life who has passed, or an ancestor that you can trace back many decades. This soul or spirit typically watches over us because they love us and want to protect us. Pagans also see animals as being spirit guides, especially in Native American and shamanistic paths. These may provide teaching or guidance during challenges. I have several videos on specific spirit animals, so check out that playlist. There are many ways to get in touch with our guardian angels or spirit guides. This communication requires you to be open and available. Meditation is a great way to open yourself up to your spirit guides. Quiet your mind and open your thoughts. They may send you a sign. A sign is a meaningful coincidence or an object that was placed in your path and has symbolic meaning to you. A dream may be a message telling you how to solve a dilemma. Keep a journal where you record specific signs and messages. Rereading this journal will help you make sense of the bigger picture. Expressing your thankfulness to your spirit guides will also strengthen your relationship with them. Pray to your ancestors and dedicate an altar to them, or perform a ritual where you invite them in. I hope this video was useful to you. Boop that like button to help the algorithm share it with others. Leave me a comment on what videos you would be interested in. And as always, have a very witchy day.